Hi, this is Morley, and this is the M-Wire. Washington NFL team faces sexual harassment claims from 15 women. The organization hired a Washington-based law firm after 15 women said they were sexually harassed while employed by the team. The NFL team in Washington has hired the law firm Wilkinson Walsh to review the claims of 15 women who, in an article published by the Washington Post on Thursday, said they were sexually harassed while employed by the team. The article detailed numerous allegations of sexual harassment, misconduct, and abusive behavior by several team executives and football personnel for more than a dozen years. Male executives, the women said, commented repeatedly on their looks, sent them inappropriate text messages, and pursued unwanted relationships. Over more than a dozen years. This Me Too movement thing simply will not go away, will it? I mean, there should be a statute of limitations as to, how long it should take for a woman to make allegations against a man. I'm not saying that these claims are unsubstantiated, but I find it, as hard as it is for a woman to come forward with something like this, I find it extraordinarily hard to believe that it takes a dozen years for them to come forward. Any woman can accuse any man of sexual harassment, whether it be 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 years later, and it'll still see the inside of a courtroom. After the Post conducted the team with the allegations, according to the article, its longtime play-by-play announcer, Larry Michael, retired, while Alex Santos, the director of pro personnel, and Richard Mann, the assistant director of pro personnel, were both fired. All three were accused of sexual harassment by former team employees, according to the article. Michael declined to comment about the reason for his departure. Before the Post article was published, he did not return a call for comment after the allegations against him were made public. Santos and Mann could not be reached for comment. Dennis Green, the team's former head of business operations, was accused of sexually harassing women on the staff when he encouraged them to wear tight skirts and low-cut shirts and asked them to flirt with people who own luxury boxes at FedEx Field, the team stadium in Landover, Maryland. Green, who resigned under pressure in 2018 after 17 years with the team, had been in charge of selling luxury suites and oversaw a program involving cheerleaders called ambassadors who had been hired not to cheer but solely for their attractiveness. He left the team in May of that year, the day the New York Times published an investigation into the program. That report described him as examining each ambassador from head to toe as the group stood an inspection on game days. Green also oversaw a 2013 cheerleader calendar photo shoot in Costa Rica. The team collected the women's passports at the start of the trip, depriving the women of their official identification. Several cheerleaders who were there told the Times that they were forced to act as escorts for male corporate sponsors and luxury box owners invited on the trip. These sponsors and well-heeled supporters watched as some cheerleaders posed topless for the calendar shoot. I would say that they picked the exact precise time to come forward, just as Washington is under immense pressure from BLM, among others, to change their name because of its quote-unquote racist connotations. I'm going to make a prediction here. This case will not get nearly the play that what's already going on with the pressure that I just mentioned with the team to change their name. That's my prediction. If I were to pick a name to change the team to, I would call it, obviously, the Washington Foreskins. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. God bless.